Hi, welcome to the Jesse Norman School online dance class. My name is Mary. I am the dance teacher here at the school, and I'm super excited to be able to use this platform to reach you guys at home and to get people motivated to get up and to get moving. Super excited to continue with all of the gyms and outdoor activities being stuffed up in your house. I understand it can get a little slow and get in a lull, so I'm excited to continue and to help y'all build your mental and your physical fitness through learning a bunch of different moves to get our bodies moving and exercising, and also you're going to build your mental fitness by learning different rhythms, to learn different sequences and routines. And I'm super excited because that just gets your mind going, gets it engaged, and it's super good all around health. So today is Wellness Wednesday. So I challenge you guys at home to think about 3 things that you're really grateful for in your life. Mine personally were, I'm so grateful for my health. I'm really grateful for a supportive and a loving family at home. And I'm super excited to be a part of the JNSA family and to share my love for dance with you guys at home. Today we started a JNSA Strong Challenge. So being a part of the legacy for your love of the arts and representing something larger than yourself at home and in our communities, we challenge you guys at home to send pictures or videos to the JNSA Facebook page through their DMs, or you can send it via email at ops@jessenormanschool.com. So today, the class outlined what we're going to kind of do fit into this time till 4, which is our block of time. We are going to get up, to get moving. We're going to stretch. We're going to exercise some. We're going to learn something new, do some dancing, obviously, and then we're going to cool down and regroup to finish off the class. So go ahead. We're going to get warmed up. If you want to take your shoes off, I did. I prefer to be barefoot while I stretch. Go ahead and do that. Grab your water. Get in a space where you have enough room. Go outside. It's a beautiful day. So let's get started. So make sure you're in a space where you have enough room, that you don't kick anyone or anything. You don't want people getting hurt. So we're going to start by rolling your head to the left. Be careful not to go all the way back. Don't want to hurt your neck. Roll the other way. Now we're just going to do reach to the right, left. Remember, we're still warming up, so we're moving slow. Really reach both ways. We're going to bring it in, reach up, all the way up on your toes. Really reach, and reach right, reach left, right, left, and bring it down. We're going to plie down, sweep it up, breathe down. One more time, up and melt down into a big, wide second position. We're going to stretch out the inside of our legs by taking the palms of our hands on the inside of our knees and just pressing out. You're going to feel this stretch right on the inside of your thighs. Now press your right side, switch. And go all the way down, turn your feet in, and we're gonna roll up slowly. Think about rolling up one vertebrae at a time, and your head's the last thing to come up. Reach up, all the way up in your toes, and melt down. Press up. Up. Okay, we're gonna reach again, so start right. Get that nice wide stance. Reach left and come up to reach over. You're gonna feel this right here along your left side. We're just reaching over to the right with our left arm. Then come up, reach left to the right, bring it up and over. Same thing, really feel that stretch on your right side. Reach to the left with your right arm. Make sure you're not blocking your face with this stretch, but to pull it back, keep it kind of in line with your ear on this. Now we're gonna take that stretch, we're gonna take our right arm, extend it to the left, and we're gonna go into a tabletop stretch. We're gonna feel this right on the back of our thighs. Now release that stretch to stretch down to your left leg. With this stretch, you want to really make sure you're trying to get that belly button against your thigh to get the best stretch. Reach out and up to go tabletop to your right side. Really try and get that back straight to feel it on your right leg. Release down to touch that belly button against that thigh. Hold that stretch for a little longer. And you're gonna swing into center to pull straight through. This is gonna get both backs of both thighs. If you're not feeling the stretch here, you can walk your feet in to get a better stretch, or if it's too much, just widen that stance a little bit. All right, and come up slowly. We're going to point to the right. We're gonna go into a runner's lunge. So you really wanna make sure that your knee isn't passing that toe. You wanna keep it right in line with your ankle. Get that back leg real straight, and you can hold yourself up, or you can go down to your elbow. Hold that, and you wanna drop that knee. If you can stay here, or you can take your right arm and rotate and get that back leg to pull it forward. Just gonna take this stretch right here a little bit further. Release that leg. You're gonna come up on your toe and you're gonna rotate to the center. Both of our heels are on the ground. Our left foot, our toes are pointed up. And you wanna remember to keep that knee right over that ankle and kind of sit into it. Sit your hips back, and you can lean forward a little bit. You're gonna feel this on the inside of this, both sides actually. And just hold that for a little bit. Now you're going to pull it up, roll back up slowly. You don't wanna come up too fast. Turn this down a little. And we're gonna go back out, turn to our left. Push that foot down into our runner's lunge. Remember to keep that knee right over your ankle. Don't let it pass your toes. Straighten that back leg. You're gonna feel it right here. Now drop that knee to the ground. You can stay here. You can take your left hand and turn around and reach back to grab that right foot. Again, you want to think about pushing those hips down to the floor. Don't let them up. Push them down as far as you can. Kind of roll up higher on that knee. You don't want to be right on your kneecap. You don't want to hurt yourself. So just hold that. Release that foot. Go ahead and come up on your toe. Turn it to the center. Again, we have both heels on the ground. Our right toes are pointing up towards the sky. Sit those hips back and down and just hold that to feel that inner thigh stretch. All right, we're gonna just sit back into it to do some floor stretching. Here we're gonna do the butterfly. When we're doing this stretch, the goal is actually, let me get this music right. The goal is to get our knees down to the ground. So when we're doing this, we have a tendency to pull our feet up, to grab our feet and just to pull them up. Let's try not to do that. We don't want to promote sickling feet. So you can grab your ankles, you can pulse your knees like this, or you can take the palms of your hands and just gently apply some pressure to get that stretch. Another way to do this stretch that I like to stretch this part, it always feels good for me, is to move those feet a little bit further away from you, to grab your ankles and put your elbows against your knees and kind of apply pressure with your elbows. And I feel it right at your hip flexors, and it helps stretch them out some. And just push that down. Listen to your body, don't press too hard. We don't want any injuries. All right, we're gonna take it back up. We're gonna extend our legs right out in front of us. Pull our arms up into our nice big beach ball. And we're going to flex those feet, try to get those heels off the ground and point straight down. Open them back up to flex, turn them out, point them, and we have a beautiful turn down point. And now reach up and over to stretch down. Try to keep those knees nice and straight. Don't let them bend. If they're bending, just pick your body up a little bit further. Again, we want to try and get that belly button against our thighs when we stretch. So let's try not to hunch our backs, but instead to stretch from our hips. That's why we want to pick ourselves up and to stretch over. Now take a deep breath in. And as we let it out, we're just going to try and reach a little bit further. And reach out and up to come up. And flex, get those heels off the floor, point. Drop your shoulders down and out of your ears. Flex again, turn those feet out, point. Let's reach up and over to stretch down. Deep breath in, release it and stretch a little bit further into your stretch. Reach out and up to come up, drop your arms. If you have on socks, that's great, but you might want to cap and just take the heel off because we're gonna do a middle stretch. The goal of this stretch is not to be able to or not able to do a really wide stretch or a really wide split. Work at your own pace. We got to work up to it. So you just want to make sure with however far your stretch is that your knees stay pointing towards the ceiling and you keep those feet turned out and your pointers and your feet pointed. So we're going to do like we did when we were standing up. We're going to reach, come up and over. While we're stretching to the side, remember to keep that shoulder out of your ear. So place those shoulders down. You feel it right here. Don't block your face with your arm that's stretching over. And keep that sits bone. Don't let there be air under your leg. Drop it and keep it down to the ground. All right, reach out and up to come up. Reach to your right, up and over. Remember, place shoulders, don't block your face. Keep that hip down. Reach out and up to come up, and we're gonna walk our hands right down center to your elbows. You can keep it up on your hands. You can lay all the way down. If you have a middle split, you can roll into it. Just try to keep those Knees towards the ceiling as much as you can. Point those feet. We're gonna hold this for a minute. And walk those hands back up. We're gonna gently bring those legs in, and we're gonna work on our splits. Not everybody, if you have your splits, that is great. Use this as a chance to really perfect it and get the mechanics down and working right. If you do not have your split, that is absolutely fine. There's a way that we work up to it. We've all been there. We're gonna start with bending our right leg. Remember to keep those both hips on the ground. We're gonna take our left leg and press it back. We wanna make sure that our hip bones, find your hip bones, you wanna make sure they're even across and that both remain pointing straight towards your mirror or straight ahead, and they're in line with your shoulders. So make sure your placement's nice and good. We can do this, or you can bend your left leg and extend your right leg, same deal, but we're gonna stretch forward. If you have your split, the same deal applies. Those hips straight, straight forward, really point those feet and get your knees settled. And we're gonna do the same thing and reach forward. When working up to a split, you really want to listen to your body and what it's saying to you, because it knows when you're feeling like you're gonna get hurt. So don't hurt yourself. Only stretch as far as comfortable, and you'll work up to that split. So come up, we're gonna bend that back leg to switch. Again, if you are working on your split, extend that right leg back. Align your hips across, nice and straight. Keep them straight forward and those shoulders straight forward. We're gonna reach forward and just stretch forward. If you have your split, same deal applies. Get those hips nice and straight, shoulders nice and straight. Get those knees right, point those toes, and we're gonna stretch forward. Hold it for just a little longer. And come up, we're gonna break. Let's do a little bit, let's just stretch our arms. So we're about to get up and get exercising. So if you wanna take this time, just wanna stretch our arms for a minute. Take them back, push those shoulder blades together. All right, we are going to move into our exercise portion of this class. So go get your water bottle, go get your tennis shoes. It's really good to keep in mind that when we're working out or exercising, we are really working our muscles. So we wanna make sure that they're supported, that our bones are supported. So having tennis shoes on will give us a good foundation and help us not hurt ourselves. So I'm gonna grab my tennis shoes, I'm gonna grab my water bottle, you do the same. And while I am putting my tennis shoes on, and hopefully you are too, remember that this is new, so bear with me. Leave comments. I can't see them right now, so I might not respond right now or look at them right now, but please leave comments, different tips or what you want to see or how I can make the video better. They are much appreciated. So remember, and if you want to see something, if you want to learn a new move or you have an exercise you like or a stretch you want to work on, please let me know. If you want to develop your splits or I can further, I can attach a link or a resource that can help further and more in depth help you achieve what you want to do. So please let me know. I will try to help my best I can and help me to make my video better. Please leave comments. Thank you. So we're gonna go ahead and stand up. We are going to do a circuit today. So we have 4 different moves, and So we're going to do squat with leg lifts. So we're gonna squat down. Remember that when we squat, like with our lunges, we wanna keep those knees right over our ankles, put our weight back on our heels, and we're gonna sit back. If you have a mirror, go in front of your mirror, check yourself out, and sit back like you're sitting into a chair. You wanna keep those knees over that ankle and really press that butt back and bring it up. So with our squats, we're gonna squat down, we're gonna come up, and we're gonna do a leg lift to the side. If you need a chair, grab a chair for balance, but if you don't, this really works your core by having to keep your balance here. So if you can, do that. We're gonna do 5 on the right to the side, and then 5 to the back. Then we're going to do 5 side and 5 back. Once we're through with that, we're gonna head down to the floor. So we want to, with anything working in planks, we wanna make sure we set our shoulders. You pick them up, push them back, drop them down. Make sure you have nice set alignment, engage your core. And with a plank, if you have any wrist issues, then do planks from a elbow position. So when we're in a plank, you wanna extend those feet back and together, set your shoulders and drop that butt down. You wanna make sure from your tailbone all the way through the top of your spine is a nice straight line. So pick that head up. A lot of people have a tendency to just drop it down, especially when they get tired. So keep it nice and aligned. So we're here, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna walk down to our elbows, elbow, elbow, hand, hand. So we're gonna do that down and back up is 1. So we're gonna do that 8 times. Once we finish that, we're gonna drop our knees and we're gonna do I think it's called a bird dog, and then you're gonna bring your elbow in. So we're here and we just extend. We're gonna start with our right leg. So you extend your right leg, pick up your left and extend your left hand. You're gonna bring it in to touch your elbow to knee, extend it back out, in, out. We're gonna do 10 on both sides, and then we're gonna finish with mountain climbers. So you wanna go back to that plank position here, you just run your knees up and in. Remember to keep that butt down and keep it as even as possible. So let's get started. Let me find the music. All right, so stand up, make sure you have enough room for this. Ready? We're gonna squat down, up, squat, up, 3, 4, 5, let's extend back, 1, 2, 3, 4, last one. After this squat, we're gonna pick to the side left. 3, 4, last one. Here we go to the back. Up, up, up. Last one. Drop it. Let's go down to the ground. 8 up and down. Here we go. Get aligned. Down. That's 2. 4. 1 more. Oh. Okay. Into your bird dogs. Left hand. Right foot. Ready? 5, 6. Extend. Out. Bring it in. Out. 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 5, 6. One more. Let's switch. Right hand, left leg. Here we go. 6, 7, 8. Stand. In. 2, 3. That's 8. 2 more. Go back up to your plank. We're going to do our mountain climbers. Ready, set, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Break for a second. Get some water. Okay, up, set for our squats. Ready? Drop, drop, up, drop, up. One more to the side. Let's pick it up back. One more, we're gonna go to the left side. Last one, let's go to the back. 1. Last one. Let's walk up and down with our plank. 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up, 2, down, down, up, up. That's 4. 6, 2 more. Woo. Okay. Bird dog, here we go. 5. Ready? Uh-oh. Our music stopped. Oh well. Let's continue with our workout. Left hand, right foot. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Lift up, in. Touch that elbow to your knee. Woo. 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 more. 9. 10, switch right hand, left leg. Stand, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Mountain climbers, 10 on each leg. Let's go for 20. 5, 6, 7, 8, right leg. 1, 2, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Get a drink while I try to figure this music out. Okay. Breathe. Remember that when we're tired, we are more inclined to not have the best form. So make sure your mind is engaged and that we remember proper form so we don't hurt ourselves. Okay, let me see. Keep moving. Okay, well, I guess not music. Let's do this circuit one more time. If you have music at home, play it. I will count you down. Get in that squat position. Ready, 5, 6, 7, 8, drop down, up, drop, up, up. One more to the side. Let's lift back. 1, 2. Remember to keep that core engaged. Last one. Let's pick it up to the side with our left. 2, 4. Last one to the back. Here we go. Up, down, up. That's 4. One more. Okay, drop it to the ground. Whew. In that plank position, here we go. Legs up, 5, 6. Here we go. Down, down, up. That's 3. 5. Give me one more. Woo. Okay, back to our bird dog. We're almost there. Left hand, right foot. Here we go. Extend in. Out, in. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right hand, left foot, lift, in, out, in. That's 4. Give me 2 more. Out, in. Reach one more time. Okay, mountain climbers. Set your plank. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10. 5. One more. Boom. Done. Take a minute. Breathe. Drink water. And we're going to move into our learning something new. Woo. Keep moving. Don't just let your heart be like, why did you stop all of a sudden? Keep moving. Don't choke on your water. Okay, with our learning something new. This is a fun routine. Well, I think it's fun. My students that know me know I like footwork, so we're gonna do some funky, stylized jazz kind of stuff. Bear with me. You remember, I may teach it fast, but you can always come back to this video. You can, rewind it, learn it at your own pace. The song we're gonna do is called Back Pocket. So you can get that music, find it on YouTube, and you can learn it, practice it at home to keep yourself moving. So we're gonna go ahead and get it started. Make sure you have your water on hand. I know I'm gonna be drinking it periodically. So make sure mine's right there, so we're gonna start. The music comes in 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. On 8 and, we're going to take our right foot. You start with it ready to go. We're going to lift, kick it out to the side, and then cross it in front. So your right foot goes 5 and 6 and 7, lift 8 and. So we come back to the front in our 4th position. So our feet are turned out. You have a heel to toe, toe to heel. So we come down, our arms are in. Let's just learn the legs first. So I'm gonna do it to the front. We're here in a plied 4th position. We just turn our knees in and then turn them back out. Our arms go out and in. So all together is 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2, 1 and 2. So 8, and 1, and 2. We're gonna go up on 3, bring your feet together, arms go straight up. That's on 3, then it goes, weird beat, goes 4E and a 5. If you just want to step twice, because we're gonna go 3, 4E, and a 5. So if you wanna do it on the weird beat, go for it. We're gonna start left, take 4 steps, right, left, right. If you want to just go up on 3 and go and 4 and 5, that is fine too. So we go up on 3 and 4E and a 5, 6. So we're up on releve, we're up on our toe with our right foot. We are kicked back, we just hinge a little bit like somebody just pushed you. And we're going to do a small kick with our left leg. Just straight out, and we kind of like lean into it some. Don't hinge your body. We're just taking those hips, keeping that back straight like we did in our stretch, and we just hinge forward a little. So from 3, ready, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and a 4, and 5, 6. So we hold 5, 6. We're going to take that left leg, put it behind our right, 6, and 7, and 8. So it goes back. We're going to take our right foot, step side, then step front, pas de bourrée, back side front. Then we're going to step out, and we're going to drop on 8 and 1. So we're up 5, 6, back, and 7, and 8, and 1. So we drop 8, and we step together on 1. So all together, we got 8 counts. We can do it. It goes 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, back 7, and 8, dropped 8, and 1. Okay, so we're together on 1. When we come in, we drop down. So we bend our knees in plie on 1. We're going to just extend up, down. It goes 1 and 2. So to give it a little bit of funk, we're going to just take our right shoulder. We're gonna lift it up. We kind of swivel our body to the side. So move it, it's an isolation. So we just swivel to the side as we lift up that right shoulder. So it goes 1 and 2. So down, up, down. 1 and 2. Jump out on 3. Let's try it from our 8 down. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2. Jump 3. Okay. So from there, we go 3 and 4 and 5. Another pas de bourrée. We know how to do this. It's even the same leg. So we're here. We're going to put all our weight on the right leg to go back with our left, step out right, step forward left, and then just cross back with our right foot. So we jump forward 3 and 4 and 5. Pas de bourrée, cross back. 5, turn 6. We step 7, touch 8. So from our first 8 count we did, it goes 5 and 6 and 7, drop 8, 1 and 2, jump 3 and 4 and 5, turn 6, step 7 with your right, touch 8. Good. Let's do that from the beginning. So it starts 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2, up 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8. Together 1 and 2, jump 3 and 4 and 5. Turn 6, step 7, touch 8. Awesome. We are almost there. Let's try that much with music, and then we'll add on. So, like I said, this song is called Back Pocket. Oh no. Let me make sure this Bluetooth's off. think I may have connected. Okay, one more second, keep moving. All right, still not. We're just gonna play it off of my iPad, so I hope you can hear it. I'll move it closer here so you can hear it. Okay, so it starts pretty fast, so be ready, have your right foot ready to move, to swing out. Ready? 5 and 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, drop 8, 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I hope you could hear the music. If not, I'm really sorry. So we touch 8. We're gonna replace our right foot, go in, touch out. So that's 8 and 1. Then you're gonna do the same thing, but the first ones are out. We're facing forward still. It goes out and out. We're gonna turn our body profile to go and 1, replace, and 2. So with this, it's a little different. This is just touch side, side. This one is replace the same way. We're just turning our body. We're up on the balls of our feet, up in releve, and we just hinge that body forward. So the hinge we did here with our kick on 5 and 6 at the beginning, we're just reversing it. So up on your toes you go and 2. You're gonna reverse this to what we did before. Push those hips back for 3. So the new part is 5 and 6, 7, 8, and 1, turn 2, 3, push back. Good. So we push back on 3, we cross 4, touch out 5. So we cross front, right, touch out left. That's 4, 5. We cross front. We're gonna do a grapevine forward, back, and forward. So that's 5 and out 6, back 7. Okay, so with this part, it's fun. I like it. You go forward and back. We're gonna point this way. You put all your weight on your right foot, and you use that leverage to push your right foot back. So it's kind of like a moonwalk, but you're gonna go front and back, pull that right foot back. So we cross 4, touch 5, front, 6 and 7, pull back 8. We're gonna go kick forward, 1 and 2. So we have a little cat step. We kick, then we go back, drop. So you're gonna do a kick, ball, change, and all you're doing is a kick, up, plie. Kick, up, plie. So that's 1 and 2. To add a little bit of flair, we're gonna kick. If you want to, you can pick that right shoulder up. It goes up-oh. So we go up and then plie on O. So that's 1 and 2. 1 and 2. So let's go from this 8. So 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1 and 2. Push back 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Pull back 8, 1 and 2. So let us go from this 8. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2. Jump 3 and 4 and 5, 6, step 7, 8, and 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, pull 8, kick 1 and 2. Yay! Okay, from the top, here we go. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2, up 3 and 4, E and a 5, 6 and 7, drop 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, switch 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, pull 8, 1 and 2. That's all. You learned all of it. Let's do it. I hope you can hear it straight off my pad. Here we go. So get that right foot free. We're gonna go right into it. 5 and 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, touch 8 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6 and 7, pull 8, 1 and 2. Yay! So, I hope you got it. If not, you can always rewind it. If you have questions, please ask, leave a comment. Let's do it one more time and then let's cool down. We have 15 minutes. So, right foot ready. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, pull 8, 1 and 2. Yay! Have fun with it. Add your own flair. I hope you practice at home. Teach your family. Get them involved. Let me know what you think. Questions about any of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my shoes off because we're gonna do a little bit of a cool down stretch to get our heart rate back down. Like I said before, you don't wanna just stop. Your heart will not like you. So we're just going to get that wide stance back. We're gonna plie down. Breathe in, big deep breath in. As we come back down, you wanna let it out. Sweep those arms in. Let out, down. One more time. This time, ragdoll your whole body down, let that head go. Bring it back up. We're gonna do that one more time. Out, drop all the way down. And up. Now grab your right foot. We're gonna do a little bit of a stretch. If you need a wall, hold your arm out or up. Focus on a place on the floor and keep your balance. You wanna make sure those knees are together and straight down to the ground. Don't let that hip sway. You're not gonna get more of a stretch by hyperextending it, touching it to your butt. You actually just wanna pull those hips in like you're zipping up tight pants, and you'll feel that stretch on the front of your thigh. Now my challenge is you're gonna sweep your foot forward. We're gonna cross your right ankle over your left knee and just plie down into it, adding a little bit of pressure on your right knee, and just hold that for a good hip stretch. And come up. We're gonna grab our left leg. Same deal, get those knees together, pull those hips up. Don't let them sway back. If you need a wall, arm out, do so. Hold that. You don't wanna hyperextend that knee, so don't pull it too close to your body, your heel. And release it, sweep it forward, cross your left ankle over your right knee. Get that pressure, just a little bit, not too much. Remember, listen to your body, don't hurt yourself. Hold that down in your plie for a minute. All right, we're going to stretch our hamstrings. So, right heel on the ground, put your hands on your leg that's not extended. Remember not to lock that knee, you might pass out. So have a little bit of relax in there. You wanna lean down, push that left hip out, and you'll feel it right on the back of your right leg. Keep that chest and your head up while we're doing this one. And now you can release your body by putting your toes on the ground. Release down, stretch towards your right leg. Bring it up. We're gonna do the other side. Left heel up. Stretch that right hip, push it out. You're gonna feel that on the back of your left leg. Remember not to lock that knee. Toes down, release your body, stretch down. All right, pull it up. We're gonna kick that right leg back, heel on the ground. You're just gonna press forward, push those hips down, and we're gonna feel this on the back of our right calf. Intertwine your fingers, push your palms out, let your back round out and release that neck. And palms towards you, push out. Switch feet, left foot back. Push that heel down to the ground, feel it in your calf. Take our hands, interlock them behind our backs, and push those shoulder blades together and stretch out that chest. All right, I feel nice and calm. We're gonna take a deep breath in, all the way in, all the way out. One more time. Let it out. And one thing I do before I go, I'm just gonna sit down. I like to to regroup. So we've cooled down, and I told you we would regroup. I hope your heart rate has come to a nice level. It's not pounding too much. If it is, continue to slowly and work that heart rate down. I like to share with you guys at home a mindfulness tip, especially helpful, I think, during this time where we are social distancing and we're cooped up in a house with others, or if we're by ourselves. Getting that mental help has really helped me, and I hope it helps you. So my mindfulness tip today is choosing how you respond to stressful situations. So stressful as in, it could be fearful, it could be you're angry, you could be upset with someone, you just feel a general sense of panic in these uncertain times, but you have the power to choose how you respond to these situations. So you want to notice when you're feeling these ways, and notice how we're prone to automatically just react with an ineffective coping mechanisms. So if you're feeling this way often and you're like, this doesn't work, like, oh, why am I not getting through to them? Why do I continue feeling panicky? Maybe notice that and go about dealing with this situation in a new way. And how can I more effectively get myself to de-stress, and how can I notice these situations and kind of help myself feel better. There is a way, I promise. Breathing helps and really works for me. So I hope you take that and it is useful to you. Also, I like to always remind after class is, again, with these special circumstances with the virus, I want to encourage you and remind you to be patient with others, be kind, and be helpful. It will be of great use to you, and I'm sure other people will appreciate it too. So thank you for tuning in. Come tune in again. I am here from 3 to 4, and I'm so excited. I hope you had fun. Leave comments, help me out, tell me what you want to see, or tips on how I can make the video better. I would greatly, greatly appreciate them. Thank you, and I hope you had fun.